made up. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, but I want.
From Detroit, Michigan, we're looking live at Ford Field. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions. Just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. On 1st down, Allen. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot instantly. You set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. First down of the game for James Cook. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. A table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Working from the gun. It's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
319, all 52. What's that?
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right half.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First down on the ground to Jameer Gibbs. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Well, Bernard trying to get that one down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
20.
Shotgun snap here to go. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 35 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
180.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he gets him around 6 there. He's sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
180.
Out of the shotgun, call. Finds a seam down the middle. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down, ball at the 36.
He goes to line. 180.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
From the gun, Goff. Buys time, rolling right. And he gives himself up after a short gain. It's a gain of 4. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They give to Gibbs on the option. Defense followed the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's got it at the 6. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And the Lions, first down.
From the red zone now. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey. And as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving, it's an early lead for the Bills. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Waste of time. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. And he won't challenge for the goal line. It's a stop made at the 4. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. On third and goal, Goff. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up their opening drive. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Fox now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. Go.
First down throw for Allen. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Slot man motioned over. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And it's gonna be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to push one through there. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
That's gonna be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're gonna be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you gotta take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, gotta find a way to win.
Receiver in motion, going left. Allen on 3rd down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. 4th down, here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 28 out of that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Gong. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Got it to the air now. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. He goes down a little short of the 40.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th down at less than a yard.
A loss of 2 yards.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Goff. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
motion him out of the backfield. Allen now on first down. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills push their lead to 3. Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. The Bills get to him. He's brought down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Here comes Jimmy Gibbs. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Offense up to the line fast. Goff on third. It's on target to Williams. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
15 yards on the play. And the Lions
on first down, it's Goff. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. He's all the way across midfield, barely inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it, adding all the extra yardage.
Gonna throw again. Goff has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're gonna be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 20.
Again, Goff. That's Laporta again. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Goff tosses it quickly out one. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
14. Bills 10.
Fox now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front run. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout.
That's good.
And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Round 80!
On 1st down, Allen. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, then completions follow.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Allen. And the Lions are there to bring him down. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Alert! 5 wide. Half 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one is launched downfield. He finds Adams, complete. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Into traffic. Complete. And they push this down at the opposing 47-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 2nd and 10, Goff has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Goff on 1st and 10. Has it at the 7. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take the lead just before halftime.
I know you got a mixture looks to defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Bills 17. Check Fox.
Fox now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for a second down.
Okay, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Timer pass to kick off.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Give to Gibbs to start the third. We'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some depth into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On the draw, this is Gibbs. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. Third down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Go. Right playing.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't matter first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 42-yard line.
This is Gibbs on second down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
That one complete to St. Brown. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. to kick this one away. Strong with the return. Things going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
It is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack.
56, 56.
Adams put in motion right. From the shotgun, it's Allen. They want him again, and he goes down again. So the hurry up here.
Josh Allen sacked. A loss of 12 yards. And it's third down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Now, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Alert! 319! All 52.
Throwing here, Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
You know, Ken, you often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Allen now on first down. Pulled in by his back. Cook. They stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10. Here's Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Raleigh's set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 24-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. From the gun, Goff. That's Gibbs out of the backfield. And a bit of Deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Just 1 quarter, standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Go, come on! 180! What's that?
Gibbs now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Off to the air now. Completed to his running back. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, it's gone. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Cut! 120!
They'll try and punch it in. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, gone. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Fox now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Allen. Taking a shot deep here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
180!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Allen on 3rd and short. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it at the 30. They get 38 out of the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Running back sent in motion. To the air again, Allen. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about a creative quarterback doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Allen on the play action. He has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Dog. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And this one does not go far.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to counter on it to give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Gone. Wide open down the field, and he has it! And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown, Brad.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They get second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off.
He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down. A gain of 34 yards. And the Bills first down.
Here's Allen. Brought in. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Buffalo.
Allen gonna throw again. Taking a shot towards the end zone. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. The Bills get to it. They did. They got it back. Field goal game. Not sure they had to force that quite yet, partner.
Yeah, I don't know where the analytics were on that one, and I think there's some old-timers probably rolling over in their grave with that decision.
But hey, doesn't matter. They get the ball back right in what could turn out to be the game's biggest turning point.
Yeah, momentum now clearly on their side. Got to get downfield and either tie it or take the lead. The special teams, well, they were certainly special. Now it's the offensive turn to do their job.
Now Allen off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Second down. Here's Allen again. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Bills trail by a field goal. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. On the move, past the 40. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Half 85. Middle.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Offense is set. First and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Back to throw. Flush out now to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Big gain downfield. He will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
37-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Chubb running out of the gun. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Buffalo calls it 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Pass it here. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
20. Go. 4 now.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. Gets him 5. It's still ways short of that line of gain. So here comes 4th down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Jack Fox.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And he'll try to hit this one well. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, home. 319. Alert. What's that?
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And I know we talked about this in meetings this week, Brock, but I want to bring it to the air now, too. How much is a chance to play on this day, on Thanksgiving, and then to win this game viewed and valued by the guys out there?
Yeah, I think they will say, maybe at the podium afterwards, hey, it's just any other game, and every win's a win in the NFL. But you know, kind of like primetime games, when the whole country's watching, when your family, your friends, your peers, everybody gets to take this in and celebrate a holiday, yeah, it's very special.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay